3 ways that we self-sabotage. Hello everybody, it's Tom here from the Company Code, author, educator and public speaker. Today I'm going to talk to you about how we self-sabotage. Yes, you, me, everybody. Every single one of us at some point in our lives has probably said or done something that has not helped ourselves at all. Now is not the time to be guilty about it, and now is certainly not the time to dwell on it, but now is the time to be more mindful of it and to try in future to not do it so much. We all do it, so don't be guilty. I'm here to tell you what these 3 things are, and hopefully that will allow you in future to look out a bit better for it, okay? First reason, well the first reason quite simply is, well, the first thing, should I say, first reason, you know where I'm coming from with this. Overcomplicating a situation. Our minds sometimes run absolutely wild. We can make something out of nothing, you know, but that little kid who used to be the one that wanted to bully you in primary school, want to make something of it? Yeah, our minds can make an absolute mountain out of a molehill. We all do it. We all think that we know something that we don't, and when the fact is we don't know. And with the stress that goes with not having a clue what really is going on, you get into a little cycle, and before you know it, you're probably hurting yourself more than you realise. Okay? And it can happen very easily. You can start jumping to conclusions, and ultimately that will lead to stress and also negativity, and before you know it, you're not doing yourself any favours. You really aren't. So be mindful of your mind playing tricks on you. Before you come to a conclusion about a situation or come up with some sort of idea of what is fact and what isn't, sit down, stop and assess and make sure that you have everything right in your head. The worst thing you can do is to be going at it like a bull in the china shop. The second way that we self-sabotage, well, if that ain't one thing, then the next thing is quite purely and simply failure to know when it's time to take a break. We all lead such busy lives. The worst thing, one of the worst things that can happen to anyone is burnout. And that can happen quite easily, trust me. I've been close, very close. The older you get, the more you've got to listen to your body, the more you've got to be receptive to your own self-care. And you should be really from day one. But definitely, as you get older, there is an element of being more mindful, as when your body's saying, hey, I'm really tired, like physically and mentally. And it's very sabotaging to carry on and push through when the fact is you're running on empty, you're burning out, you're tired, you're exhausted. Know when to say, no, I have to take this time for myself. Go away and assess, calm down, sleep, take a break, and don't be guilty because you're not doing the things that you've set out to do. At the end of the day, your well-being is so important, and the damage you're going to cause yourself if you continue doing while running on empty, well, I can liken it to a car that's got no fuel. Eventually it's going to stop, and so are you. And knowing when to react to the moment that you have got to that stage is crucial, and honestly, you will help yourself so much more by doing it. Okay. The third and final way that we self-sabotage, I've mentioned it in many videos, negative self-talk. Negative self-talk is incredibly destructive. There's an old phrase by Henry Ford. He says, and I quote, Whether you think you can or you can't, you're right, and it's true. You're going to keep telling yourself that you're no good, that you're useless, that you're stupid, that you're this, that you're that, and there's no sort of basis other than you've made a mistake and anyone can, then you're going to drag yourself right down with what you say. It's all going into your head, trust me when I say that, and it's making more of an effect than you'd know. So be very careful and very mindful of what you're saying and also what you're thinking. But ultimately, what words are powerful in ways that a lot of us really don't sort of grasp. We're all very sort of not aware of just the effect of words. Try and think of yourself like your own best friend. Would you talk to your own best friend in a bad way? Treat yourself like you're someone else. See yourself outside of yourself. It's a bit of a strange concept, but by doing that, what you're actually doing is you're stopping that sort of situation happening, because you wouldn't want to talk to somebody badly, would you? I mean, most of us wouldn't. But by talking badly to yourself, it's equally as bad. And the effect that you're having on yourself is there to see. This is my first video of the week, and those are my 3 ways that we self-sabotage. Thank you all ever so much for being here as always. I really appreciate your time and your attention. Thank you kindly. This is the first of 3 videos that are out this week. Put down in the comment section below, when have you self-sabotaged? Can you think of any instances when you really not helped yourself or your cause? Hey, don't be guilty. This is a safe space, and if you want to share, I'm happy to listen. I'm happy to say where I have as well. I'm quite happy to be vulnerable here in front of you all. Remember to hit that subscribe button down below and leave me a thumbs up and a like. And let's hear that bell sign go ding dong so you know when my next content's out. Until then, everybody, I want to say thank you ever so much for being here as always. I appreciate your time and your energy, and hello to all of my new subscribers. Thank you for coming along to view my videos. Very much appreciated. But for now, to all of you, and I mean all of you, thank you so much, and bye for now.